Hi, Andy Holding here, giving you a guide to those of you that are thinking about joining the Andy Holding Speed Figure Service. What I've done, I've chosen 3 races for you. They were all on Cheltenham Trials Day in January, and the 3 winners I selected on Oddschecker for that particular afternoon and how I came about them. We'll move on to the first of those selections, which was the 1:15. The horse I selected was Mr. Whitaker. As you can see here on column B, he got a really good speed figure last time out, 68. Although it wasn't top, I did feel as though he'd got a decent chance of going close off the back of that time. But more importantly, on column C, he got a -2.5 circuit time and a true as well. This means that race was truly run from start to finish, but also they were 2.5 seconds quicker than Might Bite, which is the next best time on the card. So clearly for me, that form was good. And considering he was only 125 handicapper going into this Cheltenham Trials Day race, I felt as though he had a bit more improvement in him. And indeed, he was at double the price of the top one here, Size in Tennessee. And that's why I thought he was worth a bet at the prices. The second race we're going to take a look at. Now, this is probably the key form guide, or the key race that I want to concentrate on with regards how to use the service. Frodon was the eventual winner. As you can see, stand out here, the second and third fastest times. -1.6, -1.8 from his previous 2 runs behind the likes of Gold, Present and Top Notch. He'd also got some really good form at Cheltenham as well further down the line. And all in all, he added up to being a really good bet around about the 8-1 mark. Also in behind that day were horses like King's Odyssey, OS7, Ballyhill, and indeed the second horse as well, Shantou Flyer, came out well on the speed figures with a good run at Cheltenham. But that's what you're looking for, horses, right towards the top of the figures, but more importantly with fast times and true speed figures. Moving on to the third and final selection, and Agrapart was the horse that I chose here. He was around about an 8-1 chance. Now you might think, well, he's not top, how could I come up with Agrapart? But here, when we use the filters, you can actually sort of whittle the race down. Obviously the ground was soft to heavy on that particular occasion. So what I've done, I've clicked on the soft, heavy and soft to heavy form lines. As you can see here, he comes out second behind Expatriot, but more importantly, well clear of several of the horses that he was a much bigger price of, including Holstone. Holstone was 7-2, Agrapart was 8-1. He got Cheltenham form, he got good form on soft to heavy ground. I didn't think it was a wild selection for him to turn the form around. So there we go, 3 selections there that I came up with on that particular day, and that was my thought process and the method that I chose. Agrapart, as you can see there in the 335. Mr. Whitaker in the 1:15 and Frodon there in the 1:50. For those of you that want to tinker around with 1 or 2 of those tabs which I've shown you and how to get the best out of the figures, you need to go onto my homepage, and there you can see clearly outlined for you the download Cheltenham Trials Day for you to get the Excel spreadsheet that we provide. Hopefully that's been some kind of help towards you maybe thinking about joining the Andy Holding Speed Figure Service, and good luck if you do.